in this modern day. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Bulls.
Well, those early blocks are key. They are intimidating their opponents and making them hesitant.
They're also managing to make lots of trouble for their opponent in transition. Right away, they're finding points on the break.
And there's a 3-second violation. Some changes for Memphis. Clark is checked in for Jackson. And it's Pippen in for Morant. Smith, he's checked in for Chicago. Jones comes in for Giddey. Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. From deep, Jordan. Grizzlies with the rebound. Their last game, a win against the Magic, looking to carry it into this one.
And that game was all about the depth they have on this roster. Their role players stepped up when they needed it most.
Yeah, and they got contributions from everyone in that game. The whole rotation got involved in the scoring.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
Yeah, but you can't let up at all. They've got a chance to put this game away early, and they should take it.
Clark, the pass to Pippen. With the drive. No good. Had a chance to end the run there. Chicago leading by 10. Pass to Jordan. There's 45 seconds left to play in the first quarter. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Wells, that's good.
Usually just seen as a knockdown shooter, Kennard has good instincts as a passer as well.
Collins. Kicks it out to MP. Tries yet again. Pulled the shot a little left. The bounce goes his way, though. Jordan's got 12.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
Yeah, now it's all about maintaining this lead, but you can't start playing it safe. You got to keep attacking and executing.
6 on the shot clock. Here's Pippen from downtown. The shot, no good. And as the first quarter wraps up, already a double-digit lead. Bulls out in front, up by 10. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. We welcome you back. Chicago ends up going with a new group. You know, Stan, for a team with such a proud history, the last decade has been a tough one for the Bulls.
Yeah, Brian, it really has. They've had competitive teams, but they haven't won a full playoff series since 2014. And for such a dedicated and passionate fan base, that's been really difficult for them, let alone the front office and people that want to turn this thing around as quickly as they can.
And so in the game for the Bulls, Tre Jones is out there with MP. Then there's Jalen Smith. Then there's Kevin Huerter. And it's Collins in at the 5. And that one's good. And the Bulls lead by 13.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
To the inside. Nice shot by Kennard. Kennard's gotten his first bucket of the night.
At this kind of range, it might almost be too easy for Kennard.
From deep, Jordan finds it again. 6 for 12 and remaining assertive.
And for the defense, that is a heart-sinking moment when you see him that wide open from beyond the arc.
Here's Pippen. Jones with some nice D.
More often than not, he'll cash it in from that area. The defense might have done just enough to bother him. An aggressive move to a strong finish.
Yeah, and getting out in transition allows for some easy points before that defense is fully set.
Kennard outside. Chicago with a rebound. Collins has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Jordan. And all around the rim that time before dropping. Jordan's got 7 points for the quarter. There's 31 seconds left in the first half. Kennard against Jordan. They need this. It's hauled in by Huerter. Chicago leading by 18. And Slam dunk by Jordan.
It's been an outstanding performance for them in just about every area.
Yeah, and to do it on the road, it shows how well prepared this team was coming into this contest.
Here's Pippen. Over Jones. Up again. It's good on the putback.
Great effort to turn the miss into 2 points.
Yes, sir. Those are the hustle points. And so it's the Chicago Bulls, a sizable 18-point lead at the end of the period. Tough to run with them. They get the ball up the court so fast. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Stan, you started as an assistant in the NBA back in 1995. Now, all of these years later, for a coach, what's been the biggest change, you think?
Well, I think the biggest change, Brian, has been that we don't practice as much. There's much less time spent on the court with your team. It's more done in terms of film and individual work and not 5-on-5 type practice like it was back in 1995.
You mean to say we're talking about practice?
That's exactly right.
Manning the backcourt, we'll see Morant and Payne. Jaren Jackson out there with Edey, and it's Wells in at the 3. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Brian, Ja Morant is excited to be back on the court. He's looking to lead this Grizzlies team back to the postseason. He said of the adversity, quote, "It made me better. I'm just grateful and thankful for the position I'm in." Brian, it's great to have him back in action.
Yeah, everyone loves a comeback story, Allie. Thanks. Williams is checked in for Jones.
Coming onto the floor for the Bulls, Patrick Williams.
Here's Wells. Williams defending. Wells, that's good. Wells has got 6 points.
Want to score in the NBA? Picks can really force the D to make tough choices.
Recently, player health has been the big talking point around the Memphis Grizzlies stand.
Yeah, B.A., look, and it's really a shame to have such a talented, dynamic team have to deal with all those constant what-ifs and have their seasons so affected by things outside of their control. It's tough.
Just great energy on the offensive glass. That's exactly how you cut into a lead.
Boy, a slam like that is sure to give them a spark. Grizzlies trail by 15. Outside Morant. Ja steps on the game. Oh!
Wow! Well, on a scale of 1 to 10, what do you say? You give Morant about an 11 there?
And that replay courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And there's Jordan on the assist from Giddey. Jordan's got 5 points now this quarter.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been...
The Grizzlies shooting only 39% so far in the game. And so in the game for the Bulls, they've got Nikola Vucevic. Josh Giddey out there with Trey Jones. Then it's Buzelis, and it's Jordan. And head coach doesn't like the call at all. He's opting to use his challenge. He wants the officials to look at the replay.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look so the officials can be sure they get it right. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Morant looking for an opening. 5 to shoot. Pass to Edey. Back to Morant. Lets it fly from 18. Chicago with a rebound.
Well, and even though he couldn't get that one to fall, that's a shot they want him taking.
On the wing, MP. Pounded by Morant. Jones, the pass to Jordan. Shoots over Morant. Jordan misses. Grizzlies trail by 21. And that one's good. Morant.
Well, this is one of those nights where Morant just decided to take over.
Stan, it's hard to believe, but the Bulls have not won a playoff series since 2015.
Well, look, Brian, it's hard to win in this league. And when you're rebuilding, trying to find the mix that'll get you over the top is a difficult chore.
Long way from those Michael Jordan glory days.
You can tell that Josh Giddey is one sharp player, not just in how he threads passes, but how he moves on the floor and gets around other guys.
We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Pass to Wells. Jordan against Bane. And it's blocked by Vucevic.
Well, defensively, Vucevic was in great position and times that perfect.
And that one's good. Giddey. And a breakdown here, guys, of the hustle stats for the Bulls.
Well, they're shot blocking. The defensive effort level has been great. You gotta love that intensity.
They're also finding a lot of points tonight off of transition play, running the floor and using the fast break to beat the defense.
Here's Morant. And he's 6 for 12 after that one.
Yeah, really nice finish there with contact. Morant with great body control.
Pass to Buzelis. Here's Jordan. Fires for 3. And it's Bane with the rebound. Here's Wells. Will stand the minimum games threshold for postseason awards. It seems to be working as a motivator.
Well, especially, Brian, because those awards can impact player contracts. So that benchmark, 65 games, about 80% of the schedule, that's a bar that players are looking to surpass.
Do you like the 65 games, or would you like to see a different number?
I mean, I think it's great. If anything, I'd like to see it higher.
Back to Morant. Lets it fly. That basket is good. Off the assist from Jackson. Morant's got 19 points.
Once Ja Morant gets rolling, there is no stopping him. Ja is feeling it tonight. They are unconscious from outside, and so far, the defense has had no answer.
Look, when the three is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
Here's Wells. Off target from three-point range. And so it's Jones who brings up the ball for Chicago. Here's Jordan. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play. Stan, certain NBA teams take on the identity of their home. Like the Grizzlies, for example. They call Memphis Grind City.
Well, Brian, I think it's a perfect fit. Hard-working people in a hard-working city, and they want a hard-working team.
Jackson attacking. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Ayo Dosunmu picks one up.
The officials were right on top of that one.
At the line for 2, Jackson.
And that one falls for Jackson. And Grant with the... So it's the Bulls winning this one easily. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. We hope you enjoyed our broadcast. We'll see you later.